It's bid week, this competition. We're going to GSSA in Bakersfield, and this is where we're supposed to get our paid bid to Worlds.
Cheerleading bid is an invitation to the World Championships in Florida. You can either get an at-large bid or a paid bid.
It is one of our few chances to get a paid bid, and at-large too, but we're really wanting to get a paid bid.
So we're going against most of the California All-Stars Worlds teams. We're going against Black Ops, Reckless, Ghost Recon, all the Livermore Worlds teams. So we're striving to get our bid at GSSA now, so we don't have to worry about it the rest of the season, and we can just have it out of the way.
If we do not get a full paid bid, we do not go to Worlds, period. So we just came back from our competition in Long Beach. We did pretty well.
Jams was okay. It wasn't the worst. It wasn't the best, but it wasn't the worst. Like, for our first competition since Showcase, I didn't think it was terrible.
We did pretty well for the most part. Our stunts looked great. The music stopped it glitched like 3 times in the opening. We all were really happy with how the performance went with our circumstances. It actually went really, really well, and it was nice to get on the floor.
Hey Cammy, can you not suck? Remember you're the deduction this weekend?
Stop!
Can you not do that again? Thanks. Sorry, it only takes one bad apple to ruin the bunch. Oh, speaking of bad apples, hey, are you okay?
Yeah.
Remember you were laying and rolling around the floor like a little piggy in mud?
Not gonna lie.
Insert piggy in mud gif.
That's disrespectful.
Sorry, question sucks. Pull the footage, I'm putting it on Instagram.
So we actually did pretty good considering the circumstances. Everyone's so good, and we just really have to make sure we hit hard in order to even be up for the bid. It used to be just Black Ops and SMOED were the world champions, and now it's SMOED, Black Ops, and Reckless for 2 bids going into it, and it's always a toss-up. It's our own gym competing for a couple bids, and it's really hard for us just being with them, you know, because it's like you want them to do amazing, but you have to do better so you can get the full paid bid.
Technically on their score sheet versus our score sheet, they will score higher if they hit all their building because their tumbling's not worth as much. Does that make sense? So they're gonna be a big contender this weekend. And Ops, and there's only 2 bids. Do you understand?
It definitely is kind of like a competition between like siblings, kind of, like we are from the same program. But it's definitely like supportive as well, because like no matter what, as long as the Cali team gets it, it's successful.
My sister's actually on SMOED. I'm going against Jaden for the paid bid this weekend, technically, because SMOED and Reckless are both going for it.
I never kind of thought of it as like competing against my sister. I thought of it like, oh, I have a bonus, you know, like she's my mentor when it comes to getting through SMOED and trying to be the best at this sport. Me and my sister definitely used to fight all the time. Since we've gotten older and like since I've experienced SMOED and she was on SMOED in the past, we definitely have gotten a lot closer. And I think it's really fun now that we both can enjoy cheerleading the same way.
So there's a handful of teams going for the paid bids this weekend. So in a perfect world, we would both get it. We'd have a very happy house. But hopefully at least one of us get it and we can do some celebrating.
This blows. It'll say he's hurt too now. She can't do anything.
So what, are you guys gonna go?
We're gonna give it till Friday. If by Friday she can do her stuff, yes, I'm going to win.
So Orby told us today at practice that Elsie got hurt and is hurting so much that she doesn't think she'll be able to do the competition. So we're trying to come up with another idea to do, put me in. 2017 Reckless I flew, and then 2018 I flew, and then I wasn't supposed to do cheer this year at Reckless, so I didn't come in the summer, so I came late, so that's why I wasn't flying, because like other people had spots already. just having to do it like last minute and not having like actual like a month or like 3 months of practice before, like with that group. It was hard. I was stressed a little bit, and he was saying he wants to put me in, and if I can't do it, then we're not gonna go to the competition. If Chica can't actually come back like and do it for the weekend.
5, 6, 7, she goes on 1, 2, and 3, you go on 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, up, 5. Make sure that on 5 you're already facing each other, okay? All right, let's do that again from the end of the leads, let's go.
My name's Karina, I am 20 years old, and I am back on Reckless. So 2 previous years ago, I was on Reckless, and then last year I was on SMOED and won Worlds, and then now I'm back on Reckless. They called me saying that there was a spot available, and they asked if I wanted to come back and help for bid.
Karina is back. Karina has been wanting to come back for a while now, but she got accepted into school, and I've been having issues with Roxanne for a little bit now. Roxanne threw a really busted 2 to full after I asked her to do a 2 to layout. So in this gym, when you do something wrong, you have to videotape and put on our Facebook page before the next event. And every single person did except for her. And when you come to me with BS, I just don't deal well with that. So I pulled Roxanne from this weekend, and Karina is jumping in that spot, and see what happens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Something I learned last year was you can't coach with your heart. The best 24 need to be on the floor. If I want to be a winning team, if I want to go back to back, I've got to put the right players in the right place. And I feel like right now I don't have that. All right, let's go. All stunts, go. Whatever stunts are here, go. Let's go, guys. Keep everything in the air. Get off the floor. Go. Smokes, let's go.
It was just kind of aggravating because like previous practices, we would hit stunts consistently, we would hit our pyramid consistently, and then, I don't know, we get to our last practice and everything's just falling apart.
Lexi got injured the day before the competition, and that was really nerve-wracking for us because it was pretty serious.
And I know that Eddie was pretty worried. I was worried because I didn't want to be like too serious to the point where I had to be out this season. I went to the doctor on Tuesday, and he just said that I sprained my knee and that everything was fine and that it was just a little swelling and just to stay off of it for a few weeks. And I was very excited when he told me that it wasn't anything too serious because I can come back and I kind of have like a second chance to not have like a serious injury.
1, 2, 3, family! Guys, let's go!
Try it again. Flag runner, let's go. You can't be a tumbler that can't tumble. This could be your last week on the team. Are you so excited? Great, get set, squeeze. I've been telling you since the summer, and then here you are in January getting pulled off the team. Awesome. 5, squeeze. In the last couple weeks, we've been working on nothing but technique and timing. We still have a couple kids that are under-rotated. Anything that's under-rotated needs to come out for this weekend. Stop it. No, we can't miss passes, and we had 2 ankle bead doubles. Start again. Worlds is the best competition. So with the paid bid, you know, it ensures that we're going to be competitive and that we're scoring high enough to be competitive. Every time they're under-rotated a little bit, it's a deduction for us. So it's really important for them to be able to complete their skills and execute this week.
We have had practice every single day this week. Our goal is just to go out there and put on the cleanest routine that we can. And I think if we do that, we'll be pretty successful.
Like, I shouldn't be feeling this way. and you guys shouldn't be looking that way. All that changed was your mentality. Then you get out, then you hit a solid routine. But what is it gonna look like next time? Like, you guys have to have your head in the game every single time, especially now with so many injuries, so many people out. Still praying to God that we're gonna be able to compete this weekend. Like, you guys should be like attacking. I'm not gonna get mad at you guys today. I'm not gonna make you do bear crawls. I'm not gonna make you run. If you guys don't wanna do it, don't do it. But when you guys fall apart this weekend, don't come crying at me.
So going into competition, I felt nervous, not gonna lie, especially since so many people are coming in and out of the routine. Like, he's replacing new people with people from last year, and it's just so hectic and stressful for everybody. And it's hard to make a team come together in 1 week like that when you just bring like new people on the team.
We were stressed, okay? Every single year, it's like, Reckless, we try our best at the bid event, but it's always SMOED and Black Ops that always get the bid. And so it was just a lot of pressure and a lot of stress going into the event.
Or we keep stopping the music while we're trying to do full outs. I know for the first few times when he would stop the music, it's because people were falling.
I don't really know, like, we would just get on the floor and we were getting ready to do a full out, and one thing would go wrong, and the next thing I knew, the music turned off and we were getting kicked off the floor.
So we're working really hard to go to our bid this weekend. We're just trying to get all our reps in to hit a good routine.
We've really been able to turn it around, and it's good to know that our team was able to step up to the plate, because, I mean, a big part of you worries, like, man, what's gonna happen when the pressure is on? But knowing that we're able to hit consistently at the gym, like back to back to back with very minor mistakes, is such a good feeling to go into with a competition coming up.
Practices are going well. SMOED was struggling right when we came back from holiday break, and somehow it's flip-flopped. Reckless is struggling a little bit. They have some personnel changes, so I'm hoping that both teams, can just come together and make it happen for themselves.
Go where you go, please. Stop playing. Today's not the day, I'm telling you right now. I've never, in all my years of coaching, I've been coaching for 26 years, I've never had a team that's complacent, and that's what this team is. Get off the floor. I'm even gonna triple thumb. Okay.
Going into the bid competition, it's really stressful because everyone's like not on the same page. Like, as a team, we all need to have the same goal if we want that bid.
This is not what we need today, okay? So unless you just don't give a so you come back and say mindset. Let it sink in. Let it affect you. Be like, okay, I'm gonna do better tomorrow. So when I say we don't give a you talk, come back, and it still looks the same.
They're just complacent, and I've never had that before. I've never had a team that's just happy with keeping everyone in the air, rather than like perfecting everything.
Everyone's like super stressed, and they're just, it's like fight or flight. Like, everyone's just like on their own.
I've done this. I've been in your shoes, hurt, injured, still coming, still standing. I understand it's
It's so bullshit that some of us are out here busting our ass for 4 hours straight, and we still get told like.
And we know you can do this. That's why it's so heartbreaking seeing an amazing team fall apart every single full out and the music being stopped because some people choose to not go 100%.
We can't be amazing individually and then look like a team.
Well, and here's the biggest deal, guys. We want to talk, but the ones that are newbies that haven't won Worlds, you have to be outperforming people that have won Worlds before.
everyone's just like so frustrated and stressed out. It's like everyone's emotions are like getting to them, so like they're like just like jumping on each other and attacking each other.
And it's noticeable for those who aren't trying. And those are the ones who are gonna get replaced.
There's every reason why she's on the floor getting hurt and busting her butt and jumps, and she's doing the most tumbling and she's doing the most tumbling in the routine. And then we have other people that don't tumble and are falling out of every single stunt they're doing.
People are like jumping down each other's throats.
I'm gonna start calling you out for doing whatever you're doing wrong. Because I bust my ass every single time.
Well, you suck, but you're not doing this right, and how dare you not do this right? Like, no. Like, we're on a team, y'all.
I can't put 100% if they're only gonna put in 50. God help me.
So I asked Michael to come back. We're now having issues with Michael. Like, if you're gonna act like this, then don't help us out. Don't do it. Michael's only here temporarily, and that was our original agreement. We might have to look for another boy.